talking football, we don't quit. From kickoff to the final play, crack and bruise, we're here all day. Three cats with a passion for the game, giving you the scoop, not just the fame. Every episode, new beer to explore, while we break down the score. So lean in, we're your weekly guide to the field where legends reside. We're the cold one, we'll ride on the Yo, tune in, we're here to spit, talking football, we don't quit. From kickoff to the final play, crack and bruise, we're here all day. Three cats with a passion for the game, giving you the scoop, not just the fame. Every episode, new beer to explore, while we break down the score. So lean in, we're your weekly guide to the field where legends reside. We're the cold one, we'll ride on this football journey side by side. It's about football, but barely weekly. Cheers, we're clearly gonna talk those game day hits with a beer in hand, that's it. From the snap to the end zone dance, we cover it all. Give you that chance to laugh, learn, and sip with class. Discussing tactics, not just the grass. Draft picks, trades, and all the stats. We're here to chat, to break through the facts. Each brew we taste, we'll share our view on plays, players, and what's true. So sit back, enjoy the ride. We'll keep it real, no need to hide. With football talk and beer in sight, we're here to make your night. It's about football, but barely weekly. Cheers, we're clearly gonna talk those game day hits with a beer in hand, that's it. We'll dissect each quarter's tale with a cold one without fail. So join us, let's have some fun. Football and beer, second to none.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Beerly Football Podcast. It's about football, but beerly. Join me as always are my beautiful, wonderful, fantastic co-host. Up in the top left, we have a man who just wants to be a guy. It's Beerly Carey.
That was a horrible way of explaining me. What does they mean? I just want to be a guy? What am I, a girl? What am I, like a squirrel?
Hey, man,
what
you
am
said
I?
it, not me. You said it, not me. And in the top right, we got who's next to get pegged? It's this guy. Beerly Trev Scott, how we doing, buddy?
I'm home, baby. We're home. I'm doing good. What a great week of football weekend. For some reason. Not for all the reasons.
Do you know how to speak?
I do.
All right.
I do. I know how to drink too, baby. Like a
Well,
fish.
before we get into that great week of football, and we should have another good weekend coming up this weekend,
We got
let's
Jared
talk
Stidham
about
minutes.
what we're drinking tonight.
Gary looks like he's already done with one.
Yeah, I've had this one before, so I don't want to. That was my pregame to get into it.
That was a pregame beer? Okay.
I'm excited for this one. So I got a Blueberries for All. I love my blueberry beers. It is a Peak Organic Brewing Company Organic Maine Blueberry Ale. I didn't know Maine. I guess Maine does blueberries, but I love blueberry beers. It's one of my favorites. This better not let me down. And it won't. That's a solid blueberry. I'm not a huge blueberry fan in real life. Like, I'm not going to go around eating blueberries, but blueberry beer, for some reason, just hits.
But on the internet, dude, loves blueberries. Not in real life, though.
Wait, why would you not eat blueberries? That's my favorite fruit.
They're just boring. Strawberries are better. Like, I don't like blueberry pie.
Strawberries are not better than
Strawberries are much better, man.
Thomas, strawberries or blueberries? Blueberries are much better than strawberries. Strawberries aren't even that sweet, bro.
They're more tart than blueberries.
It's hard. There's a lot of bad strawberries out there, though. So you got
not the maraschino cherries. I don't like maraschino cherries, but cherries.
Maraschino cherries. I'm not a cherry guy either. I'm a carry guy.
There we go.
That was great.
You're not really cherry.
That was so good. We
broke for you as well.
Yeah, that was so good. We broke Zach, man.
We broke Zach.
Poor guy.
Confused. He's not exactly sure how he feels about blueberries right
My
now.
take was just so good he couldn't handle me, man.
While we're on the fruit side of things, though, let me tell you, I was pre-gaming some green grape soju. I don't know. You ever get hibachi? You ever go to a sushi place? They got some soju. Grab it. This little bottle right here. It's sweet. It's kind of like, kind of reminds me of. You ever had that bubbly, that grape juice on New Year's? That's not alcoholic. Welch's.
Welch's?
Yeah,
Yeah. Welch's is pretty good.
kind of like that. But this
Do
is
you
not
not-
beer.
Do you not taste?
This
do
is
you
the
not-
last one.
Do you not taste the alcohol in it?
It's I don't know. You can. It doesn't taste non-alcoholic by any means, but it. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll have to give you some.
What percent is that?
We got a lot of questions tonight.
I got a lot of answers, man.
13%. Wow. Okay.
That's not bad, man.
Not bad. You know how much this was? It's as tall as my head.
I'm gonna give you like $8.
$6.
It's usually like pretty cheap.
I got another one on deck. Lychee. You ever heard of lychee?
Is that same thing?
It's a different. It's the same exact thing. It's a different flavor. This is green grape.
Oh.
The next one's lychee.
What is lychee?
Pretty sure it's a plant or like some kind of bloom. They're in martinis a lot, but I don't drink martinis. But
Yeah, I'm not a big plant guy either. Martini.
it's kind of like a fruit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know fruit.
Got
is
you.
good.
Kind of like a fruit. How would I describe it? I describe it like a big white blueberry with no skin is how I'd describe it.
So like Josh Allen in the playoffs.
Exactly. Yes, you got it. You got it. Absolutely.
Perfect, man.
What
Perfect.
happened to Zach?
Zach is not back.
Zach is not back.
But
I like
Thomas
having the
is back.
comments on the screen, though. It makes me feel like I'm at work. Anyways, I got the last dead parrot right here. And this is the last one out of the 6-pack. I'm probably going to get more of these, man. You know, this is my
That
favorite
good?
beer in the world.
What kind of is it? What kind of beer is it? Like a wheat
A lager,
ale?
bro. Just a light lager. It's the sea salt and the lime that, like, it's almost like a margarita beer. It's only 4.2%. If this was up at like 4.6, 4.8, this might be the best beer in the world. It's certainly
Best
one of the
beer
best.
in the world. So would you take this over what's the other one you loved? The one that has like tomato in it.
Oh, the Modelo Chelada?
Yeah, would you take this one or
Yeah, I
that
would
over?
take this over that. This is more of like a beer. The Chelada is more of like a Bloody Mary.
You were in love with that gelato for a couple of weeks, man.
Dude, the first time I had it, I was blown away.
Not the first time, won't be the
And
last.
I got it again, and I would have some cheese with it. I would have some olives with it. I don't even like olives.
That
and-
does not sound. Aren't you supposed to have that with like wine, man?
What?
Like cheese and olives?
Well, think about the Bloody Mary. They usually have a stick in there with some cheese on it, with some snacks, some kind of salty food.
I just don't get the hype for Bloody Marys, man.
You gotta love tomatoes, and I don't think you love tomatoes. I love tomatoes.
I love mixed tomatoes. Don't love them on their own. I'm weird like that.
Got you.
I don't know.
And they can be a little too sour. A Bloody Mary, I don't like a sour Bloody Mary. I like a calm Bloody Mary.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know. I'm not a huge Bloody Mary guy. You know, mimosas though. That's the way to go.
Yeah, mimosas will do it.
Do you like these? Have you had blueberry beer before?
I've had a You're My Boy Blue.
That's a solid blueberry beer right there.
And so one of you guys, we were talking about that beer, and I said when you go to World of Beer, they put blueberries in it, and one of you guys said that
They don't. I've talked to you about this before.
They do.
No.
So it was you I was arguing with.
Yeah, we were gonna bet on this, and then you never came back.
What would you like to bet?
We talked about this like a month ago.
$5,000 to actually really need $5,000 right now.
We still haven't gone there, man.
Okay, so we haven't even made a bet. So like, what's the
We
bet?
did. Like if we go back like a month or two ago, we definitely bet on this.
Oh, I think you just have to buy me 2 of them when we go to World of Beer. And if they don't have blueberries,
Yeah,
in
but
it,
we
I
still
have to
haven't
buy
been.
you 2 of them.
We haven't been to World Beer since that bet.
Is there a World of Beer near you?
No, they're all gone. There's a couple in Fort Lauderdale.
They're even closing in Tampa too.
Yeah,
Ever
there's
since
not-
Brienne York left, dude, it's been
She
downhill.
ruined the franchise. It's sad. But
You remember that? You know what the real thing was? What really did them in?
that one waitress
lady
eating
that they
everything.
hired that would eat my tater tots before she brought them out.
Yeah, she probably did. Not gonna lie.
All right, so I got a World of Beer 20 minutes away from me, Kerry, in Pembroke Pines.
Yeah, man. Next time I'm there, if Trevor actually gets off for Sunday, maybe I'll make that happen.
And I'm pretty sure, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that the bet was 2.
Yeah, it was like 2 beer, something like that. I can't
It
remember.
looks like
exactly.
Zach's internet exploded.
You know, sometimes it happens, and you just got to move on. Like Carson.
You
Wentz.
don't know what I think?
What?
I think we started talking about football, and he started having national championship flashbacks.
It's probably did. He's like
Carson Beck throws one down the sideline.
Choked again, sadly.
Picked off.
Poor guy.
Indiana's gonna win it.
Do you think he's had like dreams of like Fernando Mendoza just having weird ass interviews in his head?
Well, I think he's only slept once, and
That's true.
since then.
Did you see that what's that like super famous club in Miami? The one that's like 24/7?
Oh, Space.
No. It's like I don't know if it's Brickell. It's like downtown Miami. But that's where Mendoza was last night.
Live?
I can't remember. I saw a video of him there getting. I was like, I didn't even think that guy drank.
Mendoza?
Mendoza looks like he's never had a sip of alcohol in his life.
I heard during the game a lot of people saying he was very much screen, check down, back shoulder throw.
There's a lot of RPOs in the offense, man.
A lot of people said that whatever team gets him in the NFL is going to be disappointed.
He's tough though, man. That rushing touchdown. Did you see?
No, that was lit.
Did you see his arm after the game?
No, what?
It was all bruised, completely red. He played through that, man. He's a tough guy.
Really good game. He had a really good game.
I just don't. He's gonna be like at best like Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff, maybe. I don't see him being a good game manager, maybe at best.
Isn't he 6'5" though?
Yeah, he's like 6'5", 220.
And he's got the arm it's just made up. Like he's a perfect prospect. He just needs to not shit the bed.
It's still the worst QB class I think of all time.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably not all time. There's definitely ones worse, but this is not a good QB class at all.
While we're talking about QB classes, let's talk about the 2024 class a little bit. And them boys.
Do it.
Them boys.
J.J. McCarthy balling out this week in the NFC playoffs. J.J. McCarthy, 236 passing yards,
in the
4
Cancun
passing
Bowl.
touchdowns, rushing TD. J.J. McCarthy winning the Cancun Bowl. He balled out.
Kerry's going to be throwing up here soon, man.
Hopefully.
Kerry, tell us how we didn't pick him. Not the people on the internet. Save that for the end.
No, let's do that. It's an easy week. Let's do that quickly now. Pick 'em winners this week, only 14. At Truck Bond, 5-time winner. At Mark_Mikowski, 4-time winner. At Yes, but not thanks. Spam Jam. At Call Me Critical, Pats fan. At Bruce50954535. Loves tall, cold ones. Check us out then, Bruce. At Boss G44, Packers fan. At Todd Danglin, 4, loves his dog. At Kevin Ferguson, 2-time winner. At B Gigal, 27, 2-time winner. At Eric SMI, 1128844735. Love cats and dogs. At Curtis,
it's not a quick one.
From North Carolina. At Aaron Keenan from DC. And at Siddiqui, 15, Vikings territory contributor. And at Glowing Card, 3-time winner. Congrats to all you winners. Play along with us this week. We'll shout you on the pod next week. Beerly Boys wise. It was a great week if your name is Zach Smith and you're not on the podcast right now. Zach leading the way, going 3-1. Trevor and Kerry 2-2 on the week. So, updated standings for 2025. I am in last place. What?
I picked the Broncos, Patriots, 49ers, and Rams.
You never picked the Patriots game, man.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Look in the text.
I did. It's not in there.
It's in there.
It's not
in there. I
there.
said I was feeling Houston for 2 days, and I woke up and I'm taking the Patriots.
Never said that.
No, I literally emphasize it right now. It's insane.
Show
it's
it.
insane what's happening to me. I went, no, it's
Show
insane.
it, man.
I'll look for it right now.
We got a Beerly Zach ruling in this that it was you never said the answer to that, chat. Automatic L.
Patriots was the first game I picked right here, bro. Learn how to read. Learn how to read.
No, you didn't. You said Patriots was the first game I picked. You didn't say who you picked.
So what does that mean? Does that mean you think I'm taking the Texans?
You never picked anyone.
I
L.
really took the Patriots.
No, you didn't.
All right, so I went 3-1. No, I did. It says
No,
Patriots
you went
in the
2 and
chat.
2.
It says Patriots in the chat.
No,
Okay, so where does it say Texans?
you never picked anyone.
It says Patriots in the chat.
You never said Patriots. You never picked
It
them.
says okay. Well, anyways, I went 3-1. Go ahead.
According to you, well, according
I'm
to
still gonna
reality,
win. This game doesn't matter. I'm still gonna win.
I'm in last place at 28 and 33. Zach is in second at 30 and 31, and you're in first at 35 and 26.
Okay, and I picked every playoff game right except for the Seahawks.
And the Patriots Texans because you didn't pick anyone.
Literally, it says in the group chat, "Open your eyes." Patriots was the first game I picked.
You never picked them.
Well, just not even for pick'em purposes, just for purposes of what I'm saying.
You never said it,
I
man.
picked. It's okay. It's okay. I'm getting blackballed. It's all right.
Go there.
Still gonna be first place.
Well, wait till Zach comes back
Just
to
like
do.
fantasy. Just like fantasy. 2 years in a row.
All right.
I need some competition around here, man.
All right. So we start talking about games. I don't know when Zach's getting back in here.
Let's talk about something else first.
Like what, man? Like what?
Actually, no. Let's talk about the game. Let's do it.
Well, let's start out with the most boring game. And then Zach.
Let's start off with Josh Allen.
Josh. No, I want to hear Zach's takes on Josh Allen. Let's talk about Seahawks Niners because nobody wants to talk about this game, man.
That game was over in 10 minutes.
No,
5 minutes.
that game was over in 6 seconds when the Seahawks scored on the kick return to take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for Brock Purdy. He didn't play that bad, but he had no hope in that game. Niners had literally no one left healthy in that game. There was no hope. Seahawks. I'm not even impressed with how good the Seahawks are. The Niners just used everything to beat Philly. Like, Seattle's defense is great. I don't know how the running games could be with just leading on Walker now without Charbonnet.
I mean, he went crazy. I
mean, JSN has not done much the last couple weeks. They haven't really even used him, but it's like
That's
I don't
scary.
know.
That's scary.
But do you trust Sam Darnold to step it up when it matters? I mean, he hasn't had to, but
I mean, like Sam Darnold. Last year was low key a gauntlet. This year, like the Rams is kind of their Super Bowl. I feel like the Rams is going to be the hardest game. The Rams are the best team alive, in my opinion. So if you could beat the Rams, you could beat the Patriots. You could probably beat Jared Stidham and the Broncos. We'll see how Stidham plays, but the
Seahawks might be
the Rams.
the Seahawks might be the best team alive.
I think the Rams are.
The Seahawks defense is the Rams. Like they played down to both the Bears and they barely beat the Panthers.
You remember when we picked a few weeks ago when we said what we wanted our first pick for Super Bowl to be?
What'd you pick? I can't remember.
I picked Broncos Rams, and we're so close, and Knicks got hurt.
That was upsetting.
We were so close to my dream Super Bowl for this year.
I don't know. There's something about the Seahawks team. I feel like they're just gonna fall apart. And he's back.
There he is.
He's back.
I'm back. They thought they could keep me out, but they could not.
Yeah, Zach, trying to defend this guy lying about his pick'em. Never.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, he never took
3-1.
the Patriots.
It's insane that I'm getting blackballed. It's okay. It's 2-1.
So wait, no. Look at this. Look at this.
I asked him at least 10 times to pick a winner.
So I screenshotted this.
I mean, we've never had this. You guys switch your picks before kickoff a million.
You never sent a pick.
Okay, but scroll lower. It says Patriots was the first game I picked.
But you never picked a game. Why?
Yes, you never picked a game. You can't say I picked this game first when you didn't pick
But I
game.
said that before the game. You guys used to switch picks like all the way up to kickoff.
You couldn't. You could have said it Saturday, but you never said it.
Fine.
Either
I
way.
don't care. I'm just saying I picked every game right except Seattle. I don't care. Like, pick them. It is what it is. But I did pick.
You never
Patriots.
made a pick on the pass.
I did before like 2 days before the game.
No, you didn't.
You didn't.
It says it in the group chat.
No, it's
You
not.
all
It says Patriots was the first game I picked.
And you
Patriots was
didn't
the
pick.
first game I picked.
It's pretty sad how you try to dishonor the legacy of pick 'em.
No, I'm reading the text. It says learn how to read. Patriots was the first game I picked.
Where was
When
that?
When was that? That was Friday morning.
But you never picked
Game
the
wasn't
game.
until Sunday night.
You said it's the first. Trevor, you said it was the first game you picked. Where is that?
I mean,
Where-
did I say anything about the Texans ever?
Did you say anything about the Patriots ever?
Wait, so
Yes,
if I just
9:30 in the
go,
morning.
Oh my
wait,
goodness.
so if the Texans game's going and I'm picking Texans, but I don't tell you guys I'm picking Texans, I just say, isn't it weird that Texans like have a big state, and you just be like, and I could just be like, I said the word Texans in the group chat.
Yeah, but the first word in the text says Patriots, and the last word says pick. So
the first game you picked was Broncos, actually.
Yeah,
that was a dub, another dub.
Broncos and then Niners.
Big news,
and then Ravens and then Bucks is what you put in.
That was the Cancun Bowl, and I was right. We got the Cancun Super Bowl this week.
We just got some news popping in live in the podcast. Mike McDaniel has been hired by the Chargers to be the new OC.
Fuck!
That's what I heard. I heard that was
good one.
happening. Yeah.
I like that.
Fuck.
Who did you want him to? Philly, Trevor? Or Baltimore?
Head coach.
He wasn't getting a head coach.
Baltimore Ravens.
He wasn't getting a head coach job.
No, he wasn't going to get a head coach.
Who's Baltimore going to hire as head coach? Cliff Kingsbury?
Brian Dable. They're not going to hire him as a head coach. They should, though.
Brian Flores.
Oh,
Beefalo. Dude.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Shout out to the Chargers, though. That's a good hire, man. They got a lot of toys on offense.
Do you guys like the Salah hire?
No. Well, as a Jags fan, I love it.
It's like they should have got an offensive guy.
Yeah. You would
I
think
mean,
so.
if they got a good like McDaniel or Dable at OC, maybe, but like unless they get one of those Dable now.
You know what I saw about the Titans? First round pick. So they got Jeffrey Simmons and Ruben Bain together.
I saw that too. I also saw the Jets taking him.
And then Cam Ward would still have no one to throw to.
Wait, who did the Jets get for Quinnen Williams?
I think it was a first rounder, wasn't it?
It was a first.
It was from the Cowboys.
They got a player though. Didn't they get like a vet or something?
Yeah, it was a DT. What's his name?
Leonard Williams? No. Leonard Williams, Seahawks.
Throw me off.
Doesn't matter.
It's gonna piss me off. I have to look it up now.
It's a guy that played for Dallas for like
Mozzie Smith.
Oh.
Not a huge
So
name.
the guy they spent that first round pick on that everyone was saying was a waste, they end up trading the Jets.
Pretty much.
In year two.
Where people go to die in New York.
So we're done talking about the Seahawks game, right? There's
no, please no.
Let's head to the game that Trevor wants to talk to us about.
Well, I also want to talk about the Patriots game a lot because that game was really
We're going in order.
Okay.
I mean, order on Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, this was a great
Hello?
game.
This was a great game.
And the first half kind of like it just seemed like they were kind of just feeling.
Did he freeze again?
Huh?
This man froze again.
Zach? Oh,
we had a solid good 12 minutes with this man.
Cooked.
Darn.
Gone. There he goes.
That is upsetting.
Anyways.
Ugh.
First half, kind of they were just like feeling each other out. But Denver, like what I noticed off rip, and I like this because Denver is the better team. They're at home. They're the 1 seed. They got the crowd. They got the weather. They got everything. So they're being a little. See you, Zach. There he is.
Jesus.
So they're being way more aggressive in the first half. They're throwing the ball down the field, like I'm saying in the group chat. Buffalo's kind of just being like, just kind of like survive the first half, like keep it close. You know what I mean? And then, and it's a close game in the first half. There's some punts, a couple turnovers, good defense, and then that big fumble by Allen in the first half. Which
that wasn't what changed it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
That was it changed. That wasn't the big one. It was the James Cook one that really started it.
What do you? Okay, I don't.
No. They were about to score, and they were going to be up 10, and then the Cook fumble got the Broncos, and it tied it, right?
Sure, but like
that was the biggest momentum shift. The Allen one was it brought it.
I don't know, bro.
No, it was in the Bills. Bills were going to be up double digits. The Cook fumble changed it, and then Josh Allen one brought it down here.
But the Bills still weren't like. I mean, they weren't like.
They were going to be up
better.
They were going to be up 2 scores in Denver.
Yeah, it was still like a neck and neck game though. Like, and still, even at halftime, even after Allen's fumble, like, I wouldn't say like that was like the biggest. I wouldn't say anything in the first half was like insurmountable. Like it turns out, Derpy is genuinely concerned.
Why are you genuinely concerned?
First half happened.
You should be if you ever watch it.
Still anybody's game in the second half. But that Zach is gone again.
Zach is struggling.
I'm concerned about my internet.
The internet in
We'll see
Georgia
how long
is
it holds
not
up.
great.
Bro,
I don't know what's going on. This hasn't happened in a while.
I bring up Allen's fumble before half because it was stupid. It would have been the stupidest thing that happened over the weekend if CJ Stroud didn't throw that pop fly to second base. Yeah, that might be what it means, Derpy. That might be possible.
I forgot he was still alive, honestly.
I forgot. Yeah, he's kudos to him for still being alive. But we'll get to that CJ Stroud when we get there. But the Allen thing, like if you're gonna, they had like maybe 3 or 4 plays there before half, right? But you have to get there.
It's comical at this point, dude.
Like, what good is a 7-8 yard rush gonna do? Like at that, like if that's the last play of the game, the 7-8 or it's that last play of the half, that 7-8 yard rush.
It's Josh Allen trying to play superhero again, which we've seen in previous years go wrong.
But why would you play superhero with 5 seconds left in the half and you're at your own 20-yard line? Like there's no super, like nobody does that. Like if there's gonna be a threat where you guys are gonna score before half, you have to throw the ball deep down the field, 2 plays in a row, and then maybe you're in field goal range. A 7-yard run does nothing, so you might as well just go down and fall on the ball. He threw it backwards. Like it was stupid.
If you were the Rams in that game, you had 13 I think it was 13 seconds left before overtime with 2 timeouts. Would you have tried to do anything or just kneeled it like they did?
Where were they?
It was like the 25 or the 20.
I would have kneeled it. Yeah, it was bad weather too. It was snowing. Chicago's defense was good that game. That was another great game, man.
But Josh Allen just tries to do too much, and like this as much as you like it or not, this team is about Josh Allen. If Josh
That's
Allen,
not even my beef.
Josh Allen's not going to play. If Josh Allen doesn't play well, which he didn't, they're not going to win. He carries.
My beef with Josh Allen, and I got tweets about this going back to the beginning of 2024, is that he's inaccurate when he throws the ball down the field, and like we that was on full display this whole game. And sometimes it was interceptions, but he missed the deep ball to Cooks that was open. He missed that deep ball to whoever that was at the end of the game.
That one wasn't as bad as people are saying.
Which one?
The one at the end of the game.
That's a touchdown.
If he'd moved it back, he had a guy right behind him and was going to lose that ball. He was going to get sacked.
What do you mean?
Knocked him out of field goal range. Go back and watch that play.
But he still threw the ball to the tight end.
No, but if he had brought it back and thrown it more accurately, he would have got hit.
What do you mean bring it back? I just mean like
watch the play. If he had taken like a half second more, he was going to get sacked.
I don't care. He was open the whole time. He threw it 5 feet over his head. Just bring it down like
a second more. He was going to get sacked right there.
I'm not saying he should have taken an extra second. I'm saying he should have brought the ball down.
He was more worried about the guy behind him because.
How do you know what he was more worried about?
You could easily tell if you watched the play.
No, but I'm saying he still identified, hey, my teammate is wide open in the middle of the field. I'm going to throw it.
He's also concerned about the guy that's right behind him about to sack him and knock him out of field goal range.
So what does that mean? I should throw an incompletion instead of
if he got sacked, the game was over. They would have never gotten even a field goal, gone to overtime.
I don't see your angle on
this. Go watch
it
again. The guy behind him was right about to get him.
Yes, but he still threw the ball cleanly to the guy.
An accurate pass. If he had more time, he would have hit that pass.
But he had enough time to throw the pass.
To shuck it off, not set.
I mean, the guy was open. The guy was wide open. But, I mean, it's throwing the ball down the field. That's always been my biggest beef with Allen. Yes, he can run. Everybody loves him. He's clutch sometimes in certain situations. Week 4 against the Jets, he plays a good second half. But like when it's time to throw the ball down the field, that's what you have to do in the playoffs. Most of the time, I'd say 75-80% of the time, you have to throw the ball down the field. And I don't think I think Allen's regressed in like the last like 2 years about throwing the ball
Do you
down
think
the
that's
field.
because they've never really gotten him a good deep ball threat? I mean,
Maybe.
since Diggs is gone, this receiver group has been an issue.
Yeah, but like at the same time, which that could be it. Like he's not used to throwing to open receivers down the field, but at the end of the day, there is an open receiver down the field and he missed him, and that's the facts that
What's
we're
up,
dealing.
Lysandro?
Like maybe that's the reason. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody's ever gonna know. But the facts in front of us are that the last game we saw, he was inaccurate throwing the ball down the field, and it like that's what I've been saying for 2 years is that it costs them games sometimes.
Okay.
And you got anything on Josh Allen, Zach?
I mean, obviously he played a bad game.
Bro, he won an MVP last year. Derpy. Go ahead, Zach.
Anyway, obviously he played a bad game. I mean, that's all there is to it. The problem, the thing that makes the playoffs hard is you can't have a bad game unless you're CJ Stroud and you have an elite defense.
Yeah,
and even then, sometimes not enough.
Which, by the way, like we've been we've all been watching NFL football for a long time, and I remember like the Steelers for a while, but like this Texans defense, like when I've watched them, they win like 90% of plays.
Yes,
like there's pressure on every play. They don't miss tackles. They punch the ball on every tackle. Like Houston's defense this year was one of the best defenses I've seen in my life. It's like every time I watch it, and their front seven's good, their secondary's good. They can rush 3, they can rush 4. It is that was a ridiculous defense we saw by them, and it was that way all year. I remember like just randomly turning them on during the season, watching them play against the Bills, watching them play against the Bucks, and they
By the way,
dude.
I thought the worst. I've never seen anyone say this on like a talk show or anything like that. It was Trevor's best buddy.
He has a lot of best buddies.
Trevor, who's your best buddy?
Who's my best buddy?
ESPN commentator.
Kendrick Perkins?
No.
Ryan Clark?
No.
Yeah.
Cam?
Oh, the guy with the nose that hates Lamar.
Nick Wright?
Dan
Nick
Orlovsky?
Tim.
Oh, Orlovsky.
Dan Orlovsky
today.
talking about CJ Stroud's playoff game. Said we can be real about this. This is on ESPN. I could not believe it. We can be real about this. The Texans win that game with 31 other quarterbacks.
Probably.
Dude, like I don't think maybe.
Davis Mills doesn't turn the ball over. If Davis Mills was in that game, they might have won.
Stroud was like
he was just lofting it up. He was like
such a fall off, dude. Like I don't know what he did.
To get
sophomore slump. What a call from the young
Isn't
man.
this his third year though?
Third year. He's had 2 sophomores.
Yeah, he's had 2 straight. Like he just and Carey, by the way, Carey specifically used to cuss me out, man. He used to call me an idiot because after his rookie year, I didn't have him in my top 10. I had him outside my top 10. He called me an idiot.
He was top 10 his rookie year.
Yeah,
and then he turned it into reality. Do you know what the eephus pitch is in baseball?
Yeah.
That you just like floated up there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing that all game. The first half, he was just tossing it up there, man.
Dude,
he's going with the eephus here. It's 3rd and 14.
That one play, that one pick he threw, the pick 6, which Houston was in this game like until like the last like 8 minutes of the game. Like they could have won.
Yeah.
But like they had this play and the backup tight end, which there was a lot of backups in. But anyways, backup tight ends coming across behind the line of scrimmage to try to leak out off of play action. There's 2 Texans, 1 Patriot. The Patriot comes up to the quarterback, tight end trips and falls down, and what does Stroud do? This was the dumbest play of the weekend because the only way I could justify this if I was CJ Stroud was like throw it so high to that like when the tight end gets up, he'll catch it. Like he was like the only guy there was the guy on the ground that he watched fall over. He watched the guy fall over, looked up at the defender, and just like threw a moon ball. It's like that's the only thing I could justify, and that's why I think that was Will Levis level of stupidity. That was the stupidest play I've seen in a
Surrender
long time.
Cobra. No.
He did sell
That was terrible. And Stroud is a meme right now. He's a meme right now.
He got rid. Like 9 doesn't have to worry about it anymore. CJ Stroud took over 9.
7, baby.
It's okay. Somebody's gonna do something this weekend or next weekend, but it gets crazy like each and every week, and I'm glad that it turned out this way because I remember being like actually upset about it when it happened, when he like did the little brother moment to Caleb Williams. I thought that was like the most the worst thing ever. But yeah. So enough about Stroud, I guess. But shout out to that defense.
That defense is really, really good.
Can we go back to that Denver game?
Huh?
What?
I want to talk to Zach about. I didn't know this. I guess the Bills have the number 1 passing defense in the NFL.
How did you not know that?
I didn't know that.
That's we talked about that last week.
Yeah, we did. I remember explicitly talking about
6 fireball.
Yeah.
But Zach thought Bo Nix played a great game against the Bills. He didn't have a great. His second half wasn't as good in like the third quarter, but picked it up when it matters. Thoughts? Your stock up on Bo Nix after the game or before he died?
Yeah. RIP to Bo Nix. Shout out to Jarrett Stidham.
Are you any higher on him?
I still think he's a guy.
He's a guy.
What I got from that game was like he didn't he just went out there and he was like, I'm gonna throw it, whether we win, whether we lose. Like I'm gonna throw it. And Cortland Sutton was selling in the first half, by the way. But
he what?
Pat White, Pat Bryant.
Pat White. He died on the field in Miami, dude.
Yeah, Pat White. Shout out to West Virginia. Shout out to Javid Best.
Is he going to play this week? I haven't looked.
Pat White? I doubt it.
Probably.
Zach, something we did a few weeks ago when you missed an episode, me and Carrie did like 10 players that we won't let you forget about, and I feel like you would have enjoyed that. I feel like you would have came up with a good list.
We should make Zach do that like next week.
Yeah.
10 players that I won't let you forget about.
Well,
is that it?
Like I have my list right here. Mine's Antonio Cromartie, RG3, Vernon Davis, Brent Grimes, Jared Allen, Julius Peppers, Josh Cribbs, Roddy White, and Shane Leckler.
I don't feel like anyone's forgetting about Peppers, but
I feel like we can't.
The rest of that list is pretty good.
But that was just like it was such a nostalgic episode, and I feel like you would have a really good list.
I would.
Mine were Richie Canito, Jonas Gray, Matt Flynn, Nathan Peterman, Jay Cutler, Dwayne
We
Bowe,
can't forget about Nathan Peterman.
Matt Forte, Josh Norman, Tyler Eifert, Eddie Lacy, Christian Hackenberg, Jay Ajayi, Brock Osweiler, Danny Woodhead, and Victor Cruz.
What are some of these names doing on a list?
You forgot
Hackenberg and Nathan Peterman?
Don't forget about Hackenberg, man.
We can forget about Hackenberg.
You can forget about both of those guys.
Wow.
Is Nathan Peterman still on a roster?
I think he is. I think he's finally done.
Atlanta. Sure. No, he's on Atlanta's practice squad.
Really?
Or on their roster. What's up, season?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You know, his first game, he actually was a season opener. He played against Baltimore and Flacco, and the score of that game was 47-3.
I remember him throwing like 5 straight interceptions. It was disgusting.
He had a game with like 6 completions and 5 picks, or like 4 completions and 5 picks or something.
I remember because they were talking about starting Allen, and I was like, Allen.
It was Allen and Peterman. I think somebody else.
And they kept going like, no, we're gonna go. No, Tyrod was gone.
Peterman and Tyrod.
Tyrod was gone.
I thought the first year, Tyrod got hurt, and that's why he played. Because Tyrod was a starter there for like a year or two.
He was a starter there for like 3 years, and he was incredible.
Not incredible, but he was
incredible,
decent.
dog. He was incredible.
Stevie Johnson, Frank Jackson.
Last thing I want to talk about for that Bills game. Why? I don't know why they fired McDermott. They had a rough first half, but if you look at the Broncos' second half, he had a great game plan for that second half. I think Bo Nix was like 3 of 15 and 1. They did nothing in that second half offensively. And I don't know if you saw the thing today that was like because Brandon Beane got mad at him because he trashed their roster. It was like, give me more talent. And
I don't think McDermott is the best coach that got fired. I think it's actually weird, how many good coaches got fired.
More than a third of the NFL got fired this year.
Yeah, it was weird.
But I think Brandon Beane is the issue. The Bills have not drafted well in the last 3 or 4 years.
No, they've drafted
not made any good moves.
Do you beat Black? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about all that season.
We got some interesting people on here tonight.
Not on the pod, at least. You're in the wrong spot, I think.
Hey, what about the Ravens getting Sean McDermott, Trevor?
No?
That'd be
he's
fun.
He's like, you know how you when you start a franchise and you pick a coach, you want to be a strategist, I think he's like a motivator. I think they need
9/11.
Yeah, I think they need a strategist.
That was crazy.
We got to work together like the hijackers. What?
Yes, bro. All right, Patriots, my babies.
That game, and you know what, Kerry? I had the same talk with my dad because I was asking you. I was like, "Is that like slush? It doesn't look like snow?" And my dad said the same thing.
Yeah, that's how it looks, man.
But it didn't look like snow. It looked like icy.
Yeah. So when it's
how it is, man.
Temperature. So precipitation and ice is weird.
Look at the weatherman Zach on the pod right now.
Well, because Trevor is a Florida boy, so he doesn't know.
It's true.
So
66 degrees outside. I got a beanie on.
Yeah, exactly. So when you've got heavy precipitation and freezing weather, what will happen is that you'll have partial snow, partial rain, and that just turns into slush. It just becomes imagine a slushy on the ground, and that's what it is. And then if it's freezing outside, sometimes you can get actual ice forming, and that's where you get really dangerous road conditions and stuff. So there you go. Weather update with Zach.
Weather by Zach.
I feel like that's why
this is crazy. I don't know what's going on right now. Shout out to Martin Luther King Jr.
Season. Shout out to Lamar as well. Lamar Jackson.
Walmart Wi-Fi.
Am I back?
Hello. Y'all keep going. I can hear every 7 words you say.
It's good. I think Trevor.
Okay, I'm back.
Now Trevor's gone.
No, I'm here.
This is an interesting episode.
We're having fun, man. We're having fun.
That was a nasty weather game, though. It was.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why he fumbled.
May?
Yeah.
He did against the Chargers, though, too. His fumbling's really starting to scare me the last couple of weeks.
I would hate to throw a football, which, by the way, that throw.
Well, I mean, at least you guys have had the easiest path to an AFC championship in 30 years.
But, to be fair, he faced what's going to be 3 top 5 defenses in a row. So the offenses have been terrible, but defense-wise, not as easy. But Drake May has not played well at all these playoffs.
Well,
big Drake May fan.
Quarterback doesn't have to win the Super Bowl.
But Drake May, for how bad he played against Houston, he was the only quarterback to throw 3 touchdown passes against them.
That would be a good pick, seasoned. I like Malik Willis a lot.
He's going to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was right. Season 8.
Seasoned, are you in Miami, bro? We should hang out, do drugs together.
Perfect.
I think they will sign Willis. I think Willis is going to get like $70 million from somebody.
Really? You think 70?
Maybe like 60 something. 60.
I was thinking like 2 years, 40.
I think it'll be like a 3-year deal.
Oh, really? Depends on how good his agent is, I guess. If his agent can get him a 3-year deal, that'd be really great for him.
I feel like there's a lot of teams who are kind of like would like, and he doesn't turn the ball over. Like he's not a super risky player.
Who goes after Tyrod to be the bridge guy?
Dude, how old is Tyrod?
Doesn't matter. He's still balling, dude.
I would just keep him on the Jets.
And just draft everyone else except
Where is
quarterback.
Trinidad Chambliss going to get drafted?
He's going back to Ole Miss.
No, he's
Is
not.
he?
It's heck going to happen. See, because he's appealing, I think, this week. But the judge he's appealing to is an Ole Miss grad.
No, there's no way, dude. He's like 27 years old.
Carson Beck's, what, 42?
Dude,
He's older than Carson Beck. That's what I'm
This
saying.
is.
I don't
this
get
is
it, though.
the NILAA. This is not the NCAA.
But it's like Chambliss at worst is probably QB3 in the draft. I could see him going over Simpson maybe. Like, why would you want to go to next year's draft, which is a lot better quarterbacks than him?
Kerry Stidham will have a better year than May, or a better game than May.
I think people are sleeping on Stidham. May's scaring me, the turnovers. So, like, I could see May turn it over a couple more times. I feel like Stidham's just going to not do anything crazy. He's going to throw for like 160 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, and just run on the running game of the deep. I think Dobbins is going to be back this week. So maybe
People
like
love Stidham in college when he was at Auburn.
Did you see Nick Foles troll you guys?
That was hilarious. I wasn't even mad. That was funny. I think people are like, I mean, Zach has said Bo Nix is just a guy. And like Bo Nix, while he's had the clutch factor overall, it's just a lot of points just been okay this year. That is not Mia Khalifa, by the way.
It's white Mia Khalifa.
But I think Stidham will be fine.
Sounds dangerous.
I think it's going to be up to how the Broncos' defense is. The Patriots' defense they played some bad offenses, but their defense has been incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Because they played bad offense.
And then, this is the Broncos O-line. It's legit, man.
Woody Marks is also one of the worst running backs I've ever seen. I don't know why.
You love Woody Marks.
I did, like, before I saw him play.
Oh.
And then it was
Kerry admits to not watching football live on the Purely Football podcast.
No, in like the offseason, I hyped him up. And then once he started actually playing, I was like, nope.
This
guy's not good.
They have a terrible O-line. Like, he's a fine like RB2, but he's not
an RB1.
No.
They really need to get a running back. Ooh, I don't think they could, but if they got Jeremiah Love, that would be good.
They are not going to get Jeremiah.
Yeah, it's not possible, but anything else on that game, Zach?
Which one?
Texans, Pats.
Nope.
CJ Stroud, rough time. I
time.
Wouldn't give up on him yet, but not looking good.
Davis Mills is the best quarterback in Houston.
I want to see who. Somebody should just get Davis Mills and Malik Willis, because why not?
No, one person's going to get Davis Mills, one person's going to get Malik Willis, and one of those two teams will make the playoffs next year.
All right.
I think the Texans should keep Mills. Is he at the end of his contract?
Yeah,
probably.
I don't think they will. Somebody will pay him decent money.
He had a great year this year when he played.
He's decisive. That's like one of the best things you could be as a quarterback.
True.
Yeah.
Whatever happens when the ball leaves your hands.
I thought he looked fine he looked fine as a rookie for how low he was drafted. Like, he made a lot of mistakes, but he wasn't.
He wasn't bad. No, he wasn't awful.
All right, Bears. And I can't even remember. Bears and Rams. Damn.
Can't remember who they played.
I forgot.
Good game, man. This was a good game. This is exactly how I thought this game was gonna go too. Like, I'm glad it was a close game. Shout out to Jared for turning $25 into almost 1,400.
That's a Jared win right there.
Game.
Did he actually?
Dude, remember a week ago I was like, I got Jared hooked on Hard Rock.
It worked.
Yeah.
Dude, smacked the crazy parlay. He picked like
It was
four people to score a touchdown, the Patriots to win, and somebody else. And like
No,
five of the six people scored a touchdown.
It was just a TD one. It was like Christian Kirk, Stephon Diggs, DJ Moore, and then like it was somebody Saturday night. It was like
Puka and somebody else.
JSN or somebody. And Puka was the only one that didn't hit. He cashed out early.
Wow.
But rare Jared win, man.
It was insane.
Rare
That's how they
Jared
get you,
W.
man. That's how they get you.
I think Caleb's gonna be the best quarterback in the NFL in like 2 years.
You said by the end
Oh
of
my
last year.
God.
Next year, maybe. But then
Where do
he
you
looks
think
like
DJ Moore's
Mahomes,
gonna
man.
go?
I'm
Moore
gonna
will be
sell that take. I'm selling.
He's got
Selling
the talent, man.
I'm selling high.
Matthew Stafford's
High.
selling parlays. That's disappointing.
I'm
Go
selling
Brock
high
Purdy.
on Caleb.
Wait,
Williams
Carrie.
right now.
So you think Caleb is better than Drake May?
No,
Who
I
do you
think
will be better.
that's what
Right? Like
no.
best quarterback
I
in
think-
the league. Drake May's
I think talent-wise, Caleb Williams has more potential.
Yeah, but that's been the case his entire career.
But he's gotten better every year, and you see the flashes though. Like
flashes.
Yeah, I also
He's
saw the
very
flashes with
inconsistent.
Anthony Richardson. Like, it doesn't mean anything.
he is a choke artist. He's also a Bears quarterback, which pretty much
Not,
means-
bro. How is he a choke
But-
artist? He has like
I mean, he threw the game-losing interception, but that also was a bad route.
that was okay. Nah, that yeah, you could call it either way. You look at DJ Moore on that route, started damn near walking. That was annoying. Yeah, it was weird how Rome just like stopped existing after week
He was
5.
so good for like 4 weeks, and then Trevor traded him for greatest.
Yeah, I traded him in fantasy. He just sucked the rest of the year.
Luther Burden is nice though, and Loveland.
Yeah.
Luther Burden is really hard to bring down.
I like that Bears team.
Colston Loveland is the second best tight end out of this draft class.
Loveland.
He's not Harold Fannin, bro. He's not tight end one. I don't know why you said that 2 weeks ago. And he froze him just for
There he
saying
goes.
that. Yeah, you don't even deserve to be on this podcast, Zach.
There he goes.
You can say like Fannin is decent, but he's not tight end one, Zach.
He is tight end one, dog. I don't know
Loveland
what to
had
tell you.
like 2 or 3 drops in that game, but
Yeah.
everybody was dropping in that game because the ball. I don't know if the ball was wet or what.
Did you guys see all those Bears fans doing manicures like in honor of Caleb before the game? Like, so what a fall off of a fan base.
It's funny.
Something you would do, Trev. Are your nails painted?
Not yet, but I might.
About to be?
If they were in the Super Bowl, I might paint
By
them.
the way, I'm just gonna say this. I'm always sell high on young quarterbacks. I'm always
Harold-
sell high.
Harold Fannin is good, but he's not the best tight end in that class.
He is the best tight end in that class. He had
And
the worst quarterback situation out of any of those guys and had one of the best seasons.
Bowling Green. The Mac.
There was a ton of drop. There was a lot of bad weather this weekend. But
Yeah.
there was so many drops. Every team, every game, people were dropping passes.
I saw somewhere,
Fumbles.
Charleston. I saw somewhere that ETN was like valued at like $7 million. If that's the case, we should have paid him 3 weeks ago.
I thought like Tootin was going to get a lot of his touches by like the end of the year, but now they kept with Etienne, and he had a good year. That was his 4th year, right?
Yeah, it's his free agent coming up, I believe.
I feel like
I don't know. I just feel like Tootin and ETN, if you can keep that duo together, it's a pretty good duo. Because both of them can pass block, both of them can catch out of the backfield, both of them can run between the tackles. So it's a pretty good combo of backs.
Yeah.
I selfishly, I do want them to keep DJ Dallas on the roster, although I don't think he'll make it next year.
Dude,
I think that's best case scenario season. Rams Pats for a
No, let's see
Rematch,
Seahawks.
nobody wants to
Broncos.
watch the Seahawks. They're so boring. to watch,
Seahawks,
man.
Broncos.
the rematch.
Yeah, you're right. Blowing out teams in the playoffs is so boring.
They're so boring, man. Their defense is nasty, though.
Yeah.
We got anything else on this past week before you head in a preview for this weekend? Or
I think that's it.
we do have a great
Appreciate it, Zero.
Brock
Thank you,
Purdy,
Zero Dark Purdy.
underrated. All right, game number 1. Patriots, Broncos. Pick 'em. Who we got?
Oh, he's gone. And he doesn't want to do pick 'em. See, this is what
Yeah,
we run into on this
as
show.
always.
He's complaining all episode about how we didn't count his pick 'em.
It's sad. He just
And
doesn't
he
want to
runs.
know.
He runs like a little baby. Oh, he's back. Hey, buddy.
Oh,
Hello.
back? Oh, where'd you go?
Back?
I'm back. Oh, I lost it for a minute. It said recap.
No, you're
Patriots-
definitely running
Patriots,
from
Broncos? Is that what we're picking?
Yep, Patriots, Broncos.
For no reason whatsoever, I'm taking the Broncos to win this football game.
Give me the Pats. I don't. Yeah, I'd like to see the Broncos win. That would be awesome.
I'm going to the Broncos also. I'm going to go against my Pats. I've been negative every week, and it's worked every week. We'll see if it keeps going. I think Jared Stidham's going to be decent.
I think he is
they're-
too.
Like, if they can just hold their defense, maybe get made a fumble, get a couple turnovers. Will Campbell looks awful at left tackle. Like, he's had a horrible playoff.
He is certainly no Francis Mauigoa.
No. We need to draft him and switch Will Campbell to left
He
guard.
is not going to be there by the time you guys pick.
Probably not, no. I will take Caleb Lomu from Utah left. I'll take Monroe Freely from Georgia. Anyone. Put Will Campbell at guard.
What about
Yeah, fake
Marcel Bell? What
I'm
about
already-
Marcel Bell?
I'll take anyone. Will Campbell's
Wait,
not
didn't
a
Bell
left
blow
back.
his ACL or no?
T-Rex.
Who?
Bell?
No.
Oh,
I'm not
is that
sure.
not the Louisville guy?
No, that's
No,
I'm
it's
talking about the
Chris-
Miami left tackle,
Chris
Markel
Bell.
Bell. He's like 6'8", 400
Bell.
pounds.
Oh shit.
Why do you think the Patriots going to win, Trevor? Vibes?
More so, I feel like they could run their whole game plan, their whole playbook. I don't think the Broncos will.
What do you guys think the final score of the games are?
I am going to say in this game, the final score will be 31-27 Broncos.
I think it's going to be ugly.
28-14 Pats.
I'm going to go 28-20 Broncos. I think RJ Harvey has 2 touchdowns. I don't know why.
It's got a feeling.
It's the injuries. Yeah.
Alrighty.
We finally did play a good pass rusher. And he's
Now we get to talk about my favorite game.
your favorite game.
Zach,
This is
Zach
the Super Bowl. This is the Super
The
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Hating on
whoever
me.
wins this game is winning everything.
Wait, Trevor, would you have picked the Broncos if Knicks was playing?
Yeah.
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 That's fair.
Mhm.
Let's hear it, Zach.
Sam Darnold gets it done. Seahawks by
50?
4.
4. I gotta go Rams, man. I don't know, just cause they got the
Just
offense,
'cause?
they got the firepower. I think they'll
Big
use it.
Cam Kitchens guy.
I did have a dream last night that the Rams lost their last game because I had a lot of Sean.
That's just
McVay
you
was in my
fantasizing
dreams
about
last
being with Caleb Williams romantically.
night. Probably. I remember I had dreams last night about like a lot of people were talking about Sean McVay. I think I had a dream that he got fired.
After losing
Maybe, yeah.
in
I
the
don't know.
divisional round of the
That
playoffs.
would be
I didn't
crazy.
remember my dream
That
until
would be
just now.
nuts, dude.
Trevor,
Do you know how fast teams would be calling him? It'd be
He
like,
did a job the next day.
yeah. Well, he would look around. He would test his options.
Trevor,
Because
do
he
you-
could get one. He could basically pick and choose.
Trevor, I have an extremely serious question for you, based
Yes.
off your experience. And is Caleb Williams a sub or dom?
Bro, come on. That's such
I
an
think he enjoys
easy
both.
answer.
I don't know. Both?
No, he's definitely a sub, dude.
I think he's 55 sub, 45 or 60-40 sub. Sometimes laying on your back feels nice, bro. Sometimes you got a lot of tension in your butthole. Sometimes you gotta let it out.
All right.
I'll tell you what. I used to go to a chiropractor, and I gotta leave soon, so I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I used to go to a chiropractor for about a year, and there was some really hot girls that worked there. I'm not talking about like pretty women. I'm talking about
Does get pegged.
yeah, he does.
hot.
Like, that's a thing.
And they worked there, right?
Uh-huh.
And they would do their stuff on my back, and I would ask for the grown man. I would say, "Sorry, could I get the grown man?" Because he got in there deep, and cracked me. Like
I'm gonna
the
make
girls
that a
said,
clip.
He
"Oh, yeah,
cracked
they look
you.
good," but they didn't really get in like I needed them to get inside me. You know what I mean? Really
All right,
drag
that's
Damn.
enough, dude.
Take
All right,
the mic
Trevor.
off this man.
Take a mic off. Thanks for coming on, Trevor. We appreciate you so much.
At least he got his pick'em results in this week.
We do have his pick'em results.
So
You're
he
gonna
can
have to
go
read
for
for 40 minutes next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I'm hoping not a lot of people reply because we had we had 300 this week, but like there's 4 games, so it wasn't as bad.
Yeah,
But
could get worse.
for me, I'm gonna go with the Rams. I think they've played down lately, but I think they're the best team in the NFL, like we said all season.
I
was-
mean,
I was surprised the game was as close as it is, but it's Matthew Stafford, man. He's got the wep. Like, there's just no weaknesses, man.
yeah.
The
See, the problem with you, Gary, is like I said last
Seahawks-
week.
The Seahawks defense is
There's
great.
10 other men on the field when you're playing offense, and there's 11 other dudes on the other
Zach,
side.
I
of the
just
ball.
don't trust Sam Darnold. That's what it comes.
Listen.
down
That's fine.
to. I
It's
don't
okay
think
to
he's
be
bad.
wrong, dude. Sam
But
Darnold's
once
going to
they-
get it done. Sam Darnold is actually going to win a Super Bowl before Lamar and Josh Allen. That's crazy.
I tweeted this today. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. I don't think any of them get a ring in their career.
Really?
I think the era of these guys are over. I think it's the time of the youngins. Like,
Okay.
what I was saying this is Trevor. Lamar is 29. How
Mhm.
many running quarterbacks last that long? Lamar, at worst, I think he's still a great quarterback. He will be. I think he peaked a couple years ago, talent.
How many more years do you think he has playing well?
I think he's got like 2 or 3. At like the high, I think he'll still be a good quarterback, but like top 5, I think he's got a couple years.
Well,
2
when
or
did
3
Vic
left.
retire? How old was Vic when he retired? Because he could still sling it at the end of his career.
But Vic was at the end. He was not at the level Lamar is. Like,
I agree. I'm just saying he could still sling the ball. He wasn't as big of a threat running, but he could still throw it.
But like top 5 Super Bowl winning quarterback, I just don't see Lamar with many years left, and I think their roster's got a lot to do before they can win a ring. Same, Josh Allen, I think will age a little better, but I think Josh Allen in the next couple of years. Honestly, I feel like this next year might be the peak Josh Allen if we haven't seen it already.
Mm-hmm.
I think Joe Burrow, just because he's not a runner, will age better. And Justin Herbert, he's just never shown when it matters. Never. And he's
Okay.
never proven he can. And and you could blame it on any of these teams. Like, all these teams have a lot bigger holes than the quarterbacks themselves. So it's like
Yeah.
none of these teams are Super Bowl ready.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of them – I would take Trevor Lawrence to win a ring over them.
Let's go, dude. Go Jags. All right.
Did I pick my Seahawks? No, Rams.
Yeah, you picked Rams.
But if Sam Darnold can step up and make the plays, they're good enough. The rest of the team around him is good enough to win. All right. Anything else NFL before we head into your boys from last night?
I don't think so.
I think the only other thing we didn't talk about was Stefanski to the Falcons.
Oh, yeah. Stefanski of the Falcons. How do you feel about that hire for the Falcons?
I like that. I was never – the last couple coaches, Morris, Smith, not a huge fan. I think Stefanski's the best coach there in a while.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
feel like I feel like now we're going to see Kirk Cousins stay because a lot of people thought the Browns were going to get Cousins because Stefanski's a big fan of him. So I think you can see Kirk Cousins staying around for a year. But I think it's definitely a good move for the Falcons. I think he's a good coach, and I like.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to tell that to to Atlanta fans that live around me because I live near Atlanta.
He does. You're going to go visit him.
But everyone's so skeptical of Kevin Stefanski, and I'm telling them guys, listen. They the front office at the Browns blew up his head coaching position before he even really had a chance to get going. That Deshaun Watson deal, which he reportedly was against.
Who was going to be for that? To be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Which he reportedly was against, just that destroyed that franchise probably for 10 years.
It really did.
Because you couldn't draft a quarterback. You were so bad. You couldn't draft a quarterback. You have no cap room. And then the GM, I believe, also makes the decision to draft Shedeur Sanders, which brings a whole nother distraction to this previous season. On top of drafting Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd round, which was a reach.
I do think the Browns are on the right track, though. Their defense is one of the best in the NFL.
We've been saying that for 5 years, Kerry.
I know. They got
I know they
got the
have
number
a good
one tight
defense.
end in the NFL, according to you. Harold
That's
Fanning.
true.
They
Although a lot of bad teams have the number one tight end in the NFL.
True. They definitely need to work in the O-line, the receivers, and quarterback. But progress, maybe.
And I also think they need another back next to Judkins.
Well, let's see. What's the other rookie? Sampson. They used him for a bit, and I think it was injuries, but he kind of fizzled out. But I liked him in college. We'll see when he's.
They need to. Well, the big thing is Cleveland needs to find some kind of identity. The tough thing for anyone going in there is that,
But I mean,
if you're a Browns fan, it's hard to say oh, we're going to be successful in the next 2 to 3 years, because really, honestly, there's going to be a lot of roster turnover in that time. So you don't even know who's going to be on that team.
The good thing is, especially with that Jaguars, they have 2 first-round picks this year. So, they have a lot of chance to build this roster up for the future. I mean, I don't think it'll be this year, but maybe, they've been saying that for a while. 2 years, maybe. Darren Waller.
Argue with Pat McAfee? I would rather not.
I
like arguing with guys who keep their shirts on. I'm not Trevor. All right, and that's the end of the episode.
All right, it's time for Miami. Should we play a violin or something?
Do I have violin music? Let's see.
Zach is not happy with the coordinator.
Well, in my defense, I have been unhappy with him for a while.
That's true.
I have jazz, indie rock.
Something sad.
Atmosphere?
Nothing sad.
That
was creepy.
Jazz? Not really the vibe we're going for.
Yeah, none of those really doing it.
Oh, wait, I have rain. Yeah, so going into the game, we talked about it last week, how I thought, Shannon Dawson coached his best game against Ohio State, and he coached one of his worst games against Ole Miss. And despite that, we were able to win that game. However, I saw the worst play calling I think I've ever seen in the first half of that Miami game. That first half, that was a rough watch. That was a rough watch watching that offense.
It wasn't great.
And so we came up one drive short, really.
How much the fault do you think belongs on back?
Not nearly as much as everyone's making it seem.
I think
he played pretty well most of the night.
But if you look at Miami, Beck was fine, but I think a better quarterback would have taken.
That's the tough thing. See, I was talking with another Miami fan yesterday, or no, it was this morning. No, it was last night, right after the game. They asked me if Cam Ward was on this team, do we win the national title? And I would say I'd probably lean yes. Because he's more of a playmaker than Carson, just period. But the play calling in that first half was so bad. The fact that we had a blocked punt that ended up being a touchdown. We missed a field goal at the end of the first half. I mean,
how many kicks did that guy miss in the whole playoffs? It was what, 5?
I think he was 3 for 8 in the playoffs.
And he was really good in the regular season, wasn't he?
He was pretty solid in the regular season. I mean, a couple of those you got to discount him a little bit because of that Texas A&M game. Getting a doink in the national title game is tough, though.
I think Beck is definitely worth taking a chance on, and with how bad the draft is, I wouldn't take him that high. But as a mid-round pick, he's not a.
Yeah, I like season in the 5th round. I don't know who takes him. But...
I mean, it sounds like he's going to go to Miami, but who knows with this lawsuit? Mensa.
Yeah.
If you put Mensa on the Miami this year, I think they have a better shot with him than Beck.
I think they would have a better shot. I think
he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be. If Miami gets him, I think he's gonna be a first round pick and be really good in Miami though.
I probably tend to agree. But I think Beck's biggest weakness is
his deep ball isn't the best.
His deep ball is not the best, but it's not the best in the worst way. And that is he doesn't drive the ball, and oftentimes it comes up short. So it comes up like normally on a deep ball you want to miss long, especially a deep ball on the sideline. You don't want to miss short. And I feel like on a lot of his deep balls he misses short. And I don't know if he's trying to feather it or layer it too much instead of just letting the thing fly. But it's something I've noticed all year from him, and something I noticed early on this year with Trevor Lawrence is that they kind of try and layer it a little bit too much instead of just firing that thing. But I think Beck's worth taking a chance on in the middle rounds, 4th, 5th, 6th.
Especially with how I think he'll go higher just with how bad this class is. Honestly,
this class is pretty bad. I mean, especially if you got a coach that you feel like can coach him up. I mean, he's decent in terms of his decision making. I felt like when he had time last night, he was pretty good at picking apart a very good Indiana defense. So, what?
Yeah, good for you.
I'd trade a 7th and Tua for Drake May.
I'll give you Josh Dobbs for that, maybe. But are you worried about Miami with is Mesidor going to the draft?
Yeah, Mesidor's gone.
Mesidor's gone. Dane's gone. Malga's gone.
Marino's gone. Yeah. So I am a little worried. I do know I've been keeping an eye on like the depth of Miami. I've been really looking at past few weeks. I think we're going to be okay at edge. I actually think one of the guys we have coming in who's going to be a starter next year, as well as a guy who was injured this year who's a freshman. Both those guys look like absolute studs. I mean, we're talking 6'3 plus, 240 plus, and fast, quick hands, all that stuff. And I think we have the best defensive line coach in college football with Jason Taylor. I think he does a great job with those guys. I mean,
is Fletcher coming back or is he going to the draft?
Fletcher is coming back, apparently. I would probably go to the draft if I was him, but
he's not. It's not a great running back draft class, but I saw something about him coming back too.
Yeah, he said he wanted to run it back. So,
and are the receivers back? Like
DJ Daniels is gone.
Who's the other guy?
Kayla Marion's staying.
So Marion and Tony. I mean, Tony's the big one.
Tony's the big one, but he's a true freshman. He was 17 when we played Notre Dame earlier this year.
Lofton.
Elijah Lofton's coming back, and I think he needs to. I think he's got good. He's promising. He's just got to develop a little bit better, a little bit more as a pass catcher.
I think, yeah, if they get Mensa, I think they'll be. I know Emory Williams announced the transfer portal today.
Supposedly to East Carolina.
Yeah, long live Emory Williams. Zach, big fan of him.
Not a big fan of Emory Williams. Although, here's the thing. I was talking about this. I was talking about this earlier. I was like, I feel okay with the guys that we have now. Would it be nice to get Darian Mensah or another top quarterback? Yes, obviously. May I dig in your booty?
Of course.
Okay.
Who was it going to be? Wasn't it Williams and somebody else that was going to be?
Yeah, so you have a guy that's a freshman this year whose name is escaping me at the moment. He's a guy out of Georgia. I can't remember his name for the life of me. And then there's another guy who's in the same class, Judd Anderson, who I think is a better prospect. Now, better prospect means diddly squat if you can't read a defense. But I think size-wise and arm strength-wise, I think he's a little bit better of a prospect. He's also pretty quick. So I would feel okay either way. Because I think we have the team around any of those guys. I'll turn the rain off. getting a little much. But I think we have the team around to make a guy look good. And it's not like Carson Beck blew anybody out of the water with how he played this year. I think he definitely raised his stock a little bit, especially in the playoff run. But
he was just a solid game manager. Much. He was a solid game manager.
Yeah, and I think that one of the guys that we already have in the room could do that. So.
And what are your thoughts on Indiana? How they played? I know. If it wasn't Miami, I'm sure you'd be happy for Curt Cignetti.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've said this all year long. Curt Cignetti and Indiana. I have a Indiana pullover, which I'm not wearing tonight because it just hurts too much right now. If it wasn't Miami, I would want it to be Indiana. I love Curt Cignetti. I love the way he coaches and how disciplined his team is. They're a physical, tough, disciplined football team, which is a tough team to beat. Shout out to Curt Cignetti in Indiana. Happy for them.
Shout out to anyone that has Josh Dobbs in their bio, because I don't think I've ever met anyone that's like a Josh Dobbs fan.
Josh Dobbs is
that's
a
impressive.
first.
Shout out to you, because I didn't even know people cared about Josh Dobbs in the year of 2026. So good job, man.
Only people that care about Josh Dobbs are this guy and NASA.
Pretty much, yeah. And his parents. And
yeah.
What are your thoughts on Mendoza? Me and Trevor.
I have controversial thoughts on Mendoza.
In the good way or a bad way?
It depends. I don't think he's all that incredible.
What kind of opener is that, by the way?
Well, it's supposed to be mounted on a wall, but I don't have it mounted on a wall yet.
That's cool, though.
So it's got a little chalkboard up here. It says "For the Boys."
Wow.
And then it's magnetic. So once I pop the cap off, it just sticks right there.
I like that.
So I think Mendoza is a fine quarterback, but I think the comp for him is less. I think the comp for him is not as high as some people might think. I think you're thinking like
for a guy that's definitely going to go number 1 overall as a quarterback, it's like,
yeah. I think you're looking at like. Actually, I have a good comp. I think Alex Smith is a good comp.
Yeah. Like, if you put him in that draft class, obviously it's a very good draft with like Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix. He would have gone like 4th, maybe 5th. Like, it's not like.
Yeah.
I put up a tweet today. I don't know if you saw it. Would you rather build a team around Tyler Shuck, who's like 26, or get Fernando Mendoza?
How old is Fernando Mendoza? 24?
He's not that old.
22?
Like 22? He's 22. So he's 4 years younger. But like Shuck, you've seen what he can do at the level with a bad core around him.
I would rather – well, because the thing is, like, and you're talking today.
Yeah,
right?
like if going into next season, if you could rather have – if you're the Raiders, you could have Tyler Shuck or Mendoza.
I would rather have Tyler Shuck because I know what you're getting out of Tyler Shuck. And –
that's what the poll was very one-sided. It was like 70% Mendoza, so I was a little surprised. But
it was it's not surprising. I mean, come on.
True.
So Tyler Shuck, you know what you can get out of him, and you know that he's a gamer. Guy likes to play football, and he plays hard. And he plays well. Have ever had a cherry-flavored beer? No, I have not. I didn't even read that.
I'm not a big cherry guy. My beer tonight was a blueberry, but no cherry.
I like cherries, like the actual cherries off the stem. I don't like maraschino cherries. I'm worried that's what it would taste like. So
I feel like I've never even seen that anywhere, honestly. Like I don't really see like strawberry beer that often. I feel like it's mostly blueberry and like
mostly
orange,
blueberry, and you get flavor. Some orange
and like obviously
a lot of citrus,
like cider beer. But
yeah. Anyway, where was it? Shuck, you know what you can get out of him. And you know what he looks like against NFL defenses. And you know what he can do against NFL defenses with a very bad roster around him. So if I was a team starting out today, I'd rather take Shuck because at least he's proven something. Mendoza, and one of the things I hear the biggest difference from college to the NFL game is the speed. And I think there is a Cheerwine ale I've had.
Interesting.
I don't think it's all that great, but
It doesn't sound lovely, honestly.
But yeah. So I would probably take Shuck just because I know what I'm getting out of him, and I know that he's ready to play in the NFL. Versus Mendoza, I assume there's a learning curve there because when Miami went to press in the second half, his stats dropped off like a cliff.
It's like this is honestly a chance to be one of the weakest like drafts we've had in a while.
Well, it's weak at certain positions. I think it's a very good defensive draft.
Like mate,
his left testicle.
But like,
I think it's a pretty good defensive draft. Offensively, not a lot there.
But even defense, there's a lot. Like, there's no real good corners in this draft. Like, the couple top pass rushers are really good, but after that, obviously, there's some good safeties, some good linebackers, but it's not.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think the depth at edge is pretty decent. I don't think it's insane, but it's pretty decent. I think the depth at linebacker is pretty good. I think the depth at safety is okay. I was looking at that earlier because the Jags need to get rid of Andrew Wingard.
Michael Taffy.
I already know who I want.
Dylan Feineman.
But I mean, it's definitely not as strong offensively. You got like a couple of guys on offense. I think offensive line could be decent out of this draft.
I've heard the tackles aren't very good.
Well, Matty Noah is very good.
Yeah, is he going to be tackle or guard? Because I feel like I've seen him at both.
I've seen him at both. I think he could play both.
But like,
because he's matched up against very good edges.
But like pure tackle, there's a lot of guys that like played tackle in college that they're going to convert to guard. They're just not.
Yeah, just not quite quick enough.
And like running back, there's a couple. Like Love, there's a couple, but then not much depth. Receiver, there's a lot of like.
Some guy here. Listen to this. All right, breaking news. I don't remember his name. The Wake Forest running back coming out of college this year.
Claiborne?
I think so. Dog.
Desmond Claiborne, I'm pretty sure.
Is it Desmond Claiborne?
Pretty sure.
No, it's Damon. It's Damon Claiborne. Damon Claiborne. Dog. He's a dog.
I don't think I've ever seen him in like a mock draft, though.
Dude, I think he's projected right now to go like 4th or 5th round. Whoever gets that guy is getting a steal. That guy is.
Fletcher probably would have been like RB4 or RB3, I think, at worst in this.
Yeah, maybe.
Like,
I'm glad he's staying another year, but also worried about his NFL prospects. Because, I mean, especially on this team, I imagine I'd like to see them split carries more, but at the same time, you don't want to ruin Fletcher's stock. Because some draft analysts are stat watchers.
Who's their other running back?
They got Shamar Brown, Byron Pringle, who's a freshman this year.
Yeah,
he's going to be a sophomore next year.
For some reason, I thought Martinez was still there, but I forgot he's.
Damian Martinez is on Seattle. He's in Seattle.
Is he even on their roster? Because I know, was it DJ Dallas?
I think he just never plays. DJ Dallas is on the Jags right now, or he was at the end of the year.
Because they had when Charbonnet got hurt, they had some of their third down back that I couldn't think. Just random.
Do you want me to look up their roster?
Who was it?
Because it's gonna bother you. I know it is.
I'm looking at it right now. He played, but George Halani wasn't it? I looked up their depth chart. 3 guys on IR running back.
George Halani?
There's
maybe Damian Martinez didn't make the roster.
Could be in the practice squad. That's one thing about the Seahawks I'm kind of interested to see. Like, you've seen them have, the hot handy Walker Charbonnet. It's Velus Jones. That's who it was.
Velus Jones.
They gone with the hot hand running back all season.
Oh, he's on the
So without
Packers.
Sharp,
Damian
now
Martinez
it's
is on
going to
the
be
Packers.
all on Walker.
I don't love that.
Oh.
But yeah, Claiborne is an
Get
absolute
a shot,
dog.
son.
I really like him, especially if you can't get Love. I think Claiborne's the best out of all the tape that I've watched, which was a little bit the other day because it's been slow at work with it being
Yeah, if you're watching
30
Wake
degrees.
Forest tape at work, it's got to be slow.
so.
Ugh. All right.
Well, I was watching draft tape from all the guys on big boards, and I was like, okay, this guy from Wake Forest is a dog.
Is there anybody else you liked?
There was a safety out of Toledo that is
The Mac.
nutty. The safety
Mac.
out of Toledo, I can't remember his name. He is disgusting, dude. I think he should be. I think he's the number 3 safety in this draft. He should be the number 2 safety. He's
What do the Jags
nasty.
have? Well, because it's what Downs and then like Feineman probably.
Yeah, it's Downs, Lineman, and then this guy.
I'm interested to see where Downs go because like if he was not like talent wise, just because he's a safety, you won't go lower. But like he really should be like top 10 at least.
He's a very, very good DB.
Because what pick do the Jags have? Like 17?
No, we don't draft till the second round.
Oh, that's right. They trade him to the Browns. Damn.
We draft at like 49, 51, something like that.
So a year from now, how do you think from that?
I'm a Jags fan. Caleb Williams, nail tech. Jags fan.
Are you happy with that trade a year from now, giving up all the first round picks?
I honestly, the fact that we got so close without like our number 1 overall draft pick, who I think coming next year should be a primary corner, mix him in on offense. I feel pretty good about that, actually. I do. Because I think he's a very good corner. I think he's a fine threat weapon on offense, but I don't think he gives you all that much more than some of the other guys do. Like in terms of deep threat, I think BTJ is a little bit better of a deep threat. I think Jacoby Myers is a much more consistent hands guy. I think Parker Washington underneath can do just as much after the catch. Duval, that's right. So that's so I actually don't hate the trade. Because right now, our biggest weakness going into the playoffs, and I said this at the time, was our secondary, and we were missing our number 1 corner.
Is this finally the year Andrew Wingard leaves?
God, I hope so. He's a free agent this year. If we
He's
re-sign him,
incredible hair,
I'm so
though.
mad.
Incredible hair.
Dude, he can take his incredible hair to, like,
Clay
Minnesota or
Matthews
something, dude. Take it to Miami. They're always looking for, like, second-rate defensive backs.
The longest tenured Jaguar right there.
Dude.
All right. You got anything else?
Only that. So I want to say this. Very, very proud of this Miami team. They played really hard. After that blocked punt touchdown, a lot of teams would have given up, and those guys fought hard, had a chance to win it at the end of the game, came up short. Too much hate's being passed on to Carson Beck. I mean, it's a team game. He played very well for almost all 4 quarters, I thought. I thought the game plan in the first half was bad. And when they said the game plan I said they should implement at halftime, when they implemented that, they put up 21 points in the second half. So,
You know, the quarterbacks get the heat.
yeah, quarterbacks are going to get the heat. I understand that as someone that's covered football for now.
You look at the NFL. You look at the NFL. Obviously, like C.J. Stroud deserves the heat, but like Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, whenever they lose, it's
always about the quarterback and never about anything else that's going on. I understand that, but I also said last week that that's a lazy take, and I stand by that. So,
at the end of the day, like Josh Allen, he's going to carry that team win or loss. His team is not so like they lost this game because of him, but it's also because he is their team at the same
it's
time.
true. Would you squat Trevor Lawrence for $100,000 like from that video? I would squat Trevor Lawrence for $1.
$6.
Yeah.
You do it for the honor of it.
Yeah, I do it for the honor of it. He's not that heavy. I feel like I could do it too.
How about let's do 3 to wrap it up. 3 predictions.
Although I did do leg day yesterday, so I don't know how fresh I am.
You're ready.
If it was right now.
You're ready. Zach, 3 predictions for the last 3 playoff games.
I think Sam Darnold plays his best playoff game in his career.
Wow.
I think Jarrett Stidham impresses enough in this game that he gets a contract to go somewhere else next year.
Sure.
And then the Super Bowl winner will be someone you don't expect.
All right.
There you go.
I'm going to go with we see a random player go off for the Rams, whether that's
Tutu Atwell.
like Tutu Atwell, Mumphrey, or like one of the tight ends like Higbee or Ferguson or Parkinson. We're going to see
Cody
somebody
Parkinson, dude.
in that game. Patriots Broncos. I think it's going to be the Broncos running game. The Patriots have been great against the run, but for some reason I feel like RJ Harvey and if Dobbins comes back are going to have a big day, get them the win. And for the
Dobbins will come back, make a diving end zone play, and tear another ACL.
Yeah, I could probably see
Sadly. By the way, I saw a funny tweet earlier. I can't give credit to whoever this was, but they said,
We saw it.
what is an ACL? What is an ACL even there to do? All I hear about it doing is tearing. I never hear it doing anything positive. Bitch ass ligament.
Not wrong in that one. And my final prediction, I think we're going to get another blowout for the Super Bowl.
Really?
I think the NFC blows out the AFC team.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the NFC Championship game is the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna say that I don't think the Super Bowl is gonna be a blowout, but I think the champion comes out of the AFC or the NFC. Sorry,
it comes out of the NFC West too.
It definitely comes out of the NFC West.
I like that, but sad we only got 3 more games left, Zach. Tough
Yeah,
time.
and for paying up on bets, so I texted the boys tonight. I went to 4 different stores to try and find Lagunitas because I'd have to drink 6 of those. Could not find it. Also didn't say what I'm drinking tonight earlier. Drinking Kona Big Wave.
Hawaiian, Tua Tagovailoa on the podcast tonight.
No, it's for Francis Maui Noah.
There you go. That's you get like people talk about getting MAGA boys in the O-line, but you want those Pacific Islanders.
Yeah,
they're the big boys. You know, you want
O-line
Penny
and
Sewell.
D-line. Haloti Nada.
Penny Sewell, man.
Penny Sewell. Yeah, they know how to push people around, man.
They do.
Yeah, so as soon as I can find Lagunitas, if it exists anymore, maybe they decided it was so terrible they stopped producing it. It's
terrible.
It's awful. It's like you crack open a thing of pine sol, pour it into a glass, and that's what.
Where'd you look? Like liquor stores or gas stations?
So I went to 3 different gas stations and then went to Walmart.
I would say go to like a liquor store is probably.
I'm gonna try a liquor store.
You don't have like ABC up there, right? I don't know what you're.
No, I have a bunch of smaller liquor stores though.
Yeah, it's probably not the easiest to find.
Or package stores. Well, the crazy thing was when the first time I got it in college, the time we tried it, it was someone named Tua's right arm in the chat. Yeah, fair. The first time I got Lagunitas, it was at Walmart. So I was like, oh, it's got to be at Walmart. Not there. Not there. They had a bunch of other different beers. They had a bunch of other IPAs, which I could have gotten. But I'd rather not waste money on a beer I'm not going to like and waste money on the bet I have to pay off. But anyway, I believe that is all we have for tonight's show. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching.
Wait.
We will be back.
Can't even hear you.
Call out from that Super Bowl preview. It's going to be a great time. Make sure you join us 9 p.m. Eastern Time every Tuesday for the next couple weeks on Twitter and on YouTube. We'll see you guys next time.
Do I have to do the Four Loko?
Yes, you do.
Which is it, gold or just anyone?
It's a gold.
So we'll be doing a gold probably next week, depending on the Patriots go. Tune in to see me drink a Four Loko.
Tune in. Have a good one.
To the end zone dance, we cover it all. Give you that chance to laugh, learn, and sip with class. Discussing tactics, not just the grass. Draft picks,